It's Friday. We got some crazy weather, man. Just can't decide what it wants to do. But it was raining a few minutes ago when I got home. But anyway, it's Friday. Let's see, it's 3:20. Just got home from pick my twins up at school. So anyway, I went over to my dad's today and borrowed his plasma cutter to cut out my let's get this picked up here. This is for my Panhard bar. It's not done, it's just rough cut out. I gotta smooth it out and everything. I just sanded down the edges a touch. That's all I did so far. But that will go right there, like that. Sorry for the shaky cam. But it needs to be finalized and cleaned up. I got my, these are the old ones, but they're in the bed of the truck. My other gussets out, got those cut out. And then not quite sure about how I'm going to mount the shocks to the cross member yet. I don't know, but anyway, got a couple comments. It said the shocks need to be in the back, and they're, you know, right, that's the most ideal place for it, but I just don't think I'll have the room with the Panhard bar back here. And before I decided to put them up front, I did a lot of research trying to figure out if they'd be okay up there. And if you have a leaf spring setup, putting them in the front's a no-no because of spring wrap. But with a 4-link, it's alright without a high travel, so I couldn't find any reason not to put them up there. I know they're ideal in the back, they're just not going to work in the back. And you know, like I said before, it's not a race truck, it's a cruiser, so they should work fine in the front. And also, these, before I bought these, I measured where I had to go, so they're not going to bottom out when I did it. I did all that stuff. I should have said it before, but I did all that stuff beforehand. Before I bought them, I didn't just go buy them willy-nilly, so I kind of research everything before I do it. But if I can figure out a way to put them behind the axle, I will. But I just don't think they're going to fit back here with the Panhard bar, so I'm going to try and mock up the Panhard bar maybe today. If I get to it, we'll see. I'm tired today, so I don't know if I'll get to it or not, but this weekend at some point in time I want the Panhard bar done, the shocks done, and then maybe start on the notch for this cross member. I got a few ideas that I'm gonna do. We'll see if they work out. But oh, also I went and cut out my or not cut out, but I took the broken bolt out of my flywheel so I could throw the clutch in and throw the transmission in at some point in time. Also, so I could hook the drive shaft up and figure out exactly where that notch needs to go. So what I'll do is when I notch that, the drive shaft will be off center like it normally is, and what I'll do is I'll just go a certain distance the side of the drive shaft, and then I'll go the same distance the other way from center, so it'll be an even notch. I'm not going to notch the cross member off to the side. I'll notch it even all the way across. But I got some ideas on how I'm going to do that, so I'll put the drive shaft in, figure out where I'm going to put it, and go from there, because the way this thing is designed, it comes up. So I'm going to come up, I'll weld a plate to here, and I'll come up and then do the same thing there. Basically it's going to end up kind of like this, and then I'll put a cap on top of it and bring it down, so it'll be welded all along here. Then we'll have a nice sturdy notch up there, both sides, and then I'll put a cap on it and call it good. So it'll look real similar to this when it's done, and it'll be plenty strong. But anyway, I think that's about all I got to say for now. I didn't go get a new grinder yet. I still got another one that works all right, so I'm using it for now. I won't need to use a cut. I use the plasma cutter over at my dad's house to cut these out. So like I said, this dude's not finished yet. It's rough cut. And it's big, so I can trim it however, so it'll look good when it's done. But anyway, I hear my dog barking in the backyard. I'm gonna go see what's up with him. Then I'll come back out and get to work and bring you guys back when I got something. See you guys in a bit. All right, got it bolted on, bracket. Had to do some, you know, some clearancing all through here. It fits the cover nice now, and I can get all 5 bolts in. You can see I cut it long on purpose, but I'm hitting the airbag right here, and the airbag's not even all the way deflated, so it's actually going to come over more. So we'll probably take a good, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch or so off the side, and then I'm not going to leave this square like this. I'm going to, you know, either round it off or do something. All depends on where I got to put the bolt holes for the Panhard bar, but it clears everything. No problem at all. So the Panhard bar will bolt here and go right to here. This gusset will be welded in right here. I'm actually probably going to tack this in here in a few minutes. So this is so that's set, and I can measure how long I need to make my track bar and tack that together, and then we can go from there. I also cut out, I can't remember if I said or not, for the front cross member, I cut out some gussets for that today also, but those aren't critical. I'm going to try and finish this Panhard bar today, at least get it close today, and then move up to those shocks, because maybe there will be room in the back, I don't know. We'll find out when I'm done. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Alright, got both gussets tacked in. Should say fitted and tacked in. Looks like there's a huge gap, but it's actually a silver Sharpie, because I was marking it where I needed to smooth it out some to get that to fit better. But anyway, those are looking pretty sweet. I will have the same pieces on the front cross member. So anyway, that's one more step done. Now I'm going to figure out where I can put a hole in that to run my Panhard bar over. I think it's going to work out pretty sweet. So it's looking pretty good right now. So anyway, gonna get back to work here. All right. So we got we've been down here. Got a hole drilled right there for the bolt. It's a 1/2 inch. Got the Panhard bar going over to the piece with the slashes. That's the chunk that's going to get cut off. This other line, where's my finger at? There it is. This line here will probably where I put the bolt hole for this side. I just have it, obviously I just have it clamped on there right now. But this should be pretty close to right height. But I can adjust that however, I'm just using my floor jack. I can obviously move it up or down if I need to. And then I gotta stand over here while I let the, don't wanna, come on, there it goes. And where it's at right now allows me to probably go as low as I'm gonna be able to go without the tires hitting the fenders. So I think that's gonna work. After taking some measurements, these tires are the same height as the tires I'm going to run. These, not that one. That one's just that's a spare tire off of my dad's F-150. So this tire is the right height. So I'm going to take one off the front. I'll probably do it tomorrow or whatever. Put it on the back here, and that'll be my. I'll be able to set my height, I think, with those. We'll see with the fenders and everything, because these are a lot wider than what I'm going to run. I think it looks like I'm going to run 205 75s on here. That's the plan right now. But anyway, this is going to work. This is, I don't know, version 4.0 of the Panhard bar, I think. Because I've been messing with this Panhard bar since before I made videos. So I've been all over the place with that, but I'm really happy where I'm at with that right now. All I have left to do as far as fabricating that is to, oops, got my foot caught there. I gotta drill my hole in here. For this, I'll probably put more than one, just for adjustment purposes. I'll find the middle one, and then I'll put one above it, one below it, and then call it good. Once I do that, I'll trim this plate. I got to trim 1 inch off here so it doesn't hit my airbags, and then I'll trim it up just to make it look better. And then that's all I have left to do with that. It fits good here. Trim it to make it look better, and then drill a couple holes, and then of course paint it. But that's all I have left to do here. I may wait till I get my tires to do that, I don't know. But this is where that's going to be. That's good. I'm going to finish welding these in. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to weld. I'm going to get everything set up and then just spend a day welding everything up. But next I got to figure out these shock mounts. There may be room on the back after all, but I don't know. I don't want them close to this. I don't want my Panhard bar and my shocks to interfere with each other. I got to weld. I just have these spot welded on right now, the bungs for the heim joints, and then these you see it, yeah, these spacers that allow the heim joint to get its full movement. I got to order 2 more of those. I only have 2 of them, so I got to order 2 more to put on the outside. But that's about it. I know I have the bolts and I have the washers for this because I had them before. But so we're gonna call this dude pretty much done. I mean, obviously I got a little bit more I got to do, but this is in good shape. So now I'm gonna, I don't know what time it is. Oh, we just got through eating a little bit ago. It is 7:30. So anyway, next up I'm gonna see if maybe these shocks will work in the back. If they will, then cool, I'll be happy. If not, I'll put them in the front. I don't have a problem putting them in the front. But we're gonna see if those will work out back. I just don't know about this Panhard bar. They should be outside of it, but I don't know. And I don't like getting stuff real close together because stuff moves. It just happens. But anyway, like I said, it's Friday night. I think I'm gonna grab myself a cold beer out of the fridge because I think I deserve one. Yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys all had a good work week. Hope you had a good Friday. Hope you have a good weekend. This will probably be it for tonight. I'm gonna try and share a video in the description of this. I don't know if I can do that or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot of my uncle's car that he's building. He lives in Utah. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's a 50 Ford shoebox. He's just getting ready to, he painted it today. I saw pictures today of it painted. He doesn't do videos or anything like that, but my aunt put a video up of him backing it off the trailer and pulling it into the booth. Wish he lived closer because he's an excellent paint and body man. He actually did the body work on this truck. It's probably knocking on 30 years ago now, but anyway, he just did a killer job on the thing, and the flathead he has in it just sounds awesome. I don't care what anybody says. Those flatheads, when they're built right, sound better than just about anything else. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. So you guys all have a good weekend. I'll be back out here at some point in time. I don't know if I'll be out here tomorrow or Sunday or Monday or whatever it happens to be. So you guys all have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later. Be good. All right, last little bit. Knocked out the gussets for the front cross member. So with that, I'm gonna call it a night. I officially hit the wall. I slept about 3 hours after work this morning, so I'm tired. So I'm gonna go in and have a root beer float. I guess they just made some root beer floats, so I'm gonna go have one of those, and I'm gonna go enjoy my own bed. So you guys all have a good Friday night. Have a good weekend. We'll see you guys sometimes this weekend, or some point in time this weekend. So be good.